you today the live-action version of the comic strip.
There, okay?
Alright, I will.
Yeah, I know you will.
We're getting the other side of you.
Today's the 21st, right?
Today's the 21st.
21st.
When's your birthday?
The 29th of April. 1st, 10:04.
10?
You're double-fisted there, right?
Well, you get used to this after a while. We got a camera crew out in the car, but you can see they're out in the car, so
Yeah.
a lot of help there. This isn't important, you know. This is nothing. Signing guest books in every city, it's nothing. It's no big deal. Such of the marvels of digital too, so
Yeah, yeah.
you can do a lot with digital.
Yeah.
Or you can lose a lot with digital. I've learned a lot with digital, let me tell you. I don't like it much. It can be fun, but it's not fun.
Yeah.
We've
Oh,
had
it's
some
important to
towns.
carry extra batteries,
Oh,
too.
well, we've had some towns where we've lost the whole town. It's just
Oh.
incredible digital. You know, one wrong push and
Yeah.
gone. It's gone that fast. It's gone before you can even blink.
Maybe I'll just get everyone to look up here, too.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, and I'll take another quick one. 1, 2, and
I'm good.
You guys have computers? Which one?
I see Brent's mic is still on.
Is he still talking? You can still hear him, right?
Want me to do one of,
do you want to get me on there, Kelly?
Actually,
Wanna get in there
no,
and
I'm
show
okay.
you two?
Actually, I'm okay.
He stays in the background.
I'm a background
all right, you
guy.
have to
Yeah.
stop chewing the gum while you're mayor.
Yeah.
For a second, so we get a good shot.
Yeah, maybe I better hit you with a flash here, too, just in
Our
case.
city hosts a lot of Pee Wee national baseball tournaments, Chris, so we have 12 and 13-year-old boys here from all over Canada every year.
Oh, like,
Yeah, BC won this year.
Tell her about your experience
what?
with the Dominion Hawks.
The Cape Breton baseball team.
Yeah.
They did all, I guess all here, and they won. And they went to Atlantic's baseball, and in St. John's, Newfoundland, and I met him on the ferry when I was going to my walk in St. John's. And I caught up with them, and I watched the games. They came second out of all Atlantic, and I guess PEI won.
Yeah.
Their thing, so I gotta go there and watch the games, and then I met him in Gander when the hurricane came,
Oh, wow.
and then I met him back in their hometown, Cape Breton. So it was fun.
Right on. What are you guys doing tonight? Because we have a big...
Okay, stay exactly where you are so I can get your names.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll mix everybody up. Go left and right.
Jimmy.
Madam, yes. But just think of some questions you would ask a 14-year-old boy.
We're ready.
You ready?
Anytime, yeah.
Okay. Okay, today I would like to introduce you all to a very brave and determined man, Kristopher Knowles.
On January 8th, Chris and his team began a cross-Canada journey. This journey has taken him to over 150 towns and cities in Canada.
Chris and his team represent a foundation called Step by Step that mission and goal is to bring awareness to all Canadians about the need for organ donation.
Chris himself is in need of an organ transplant. However, despite his own health problems, Chris has undertaken this huge mission because he wants to save all the people on the transplant list.
Today we are going to learn how we can help Kristopher achieve his dream. I am proud to introduce Kristopher Knowles.
And you can say hi.
Hi.
I don't know that they know enough to, whatever.
Talk about the torch.
Brandon?
Is it hard walking all those days?
It's been long. I've been walking for 288 days so far. So it's been really long.
Any days you didn't walk because of weather or whatever?
Some days we
How old were you when you started walking?
I was 13 when I started. Yeah.
What's your favorite hockey team?
John Maples.
The only one. Kristopher, do you need medical attention while you're during your walk, like on a daily basis sort of
No.
thing? Not anymore?
No.
You, now, that was one thing I wondered. You have received a liver?
No, I'm waiting still.
You still are waiting, because
Show me
I
a bill.
thought it said on one of the headlines that a liver recipient that you had.
Yeah,
That's George
that was
Marcello.
George. He received the liver in '95, and he walked across Canada to do the same
Okay.
thing. So I got to meet him, and some of those pictures when I was younger, I got to meet him, and he inspired me. So I asked him if I could do a walk across Canada to do the same thing.
Very good.
Show 'em the line.
Have you had any special parts of Canada that you enjoyed?
I think the Maritimes was the best out of all Canada because I've been through the West Coast, but it wasn't. There was nice out there, but it wasn't as friendly as it was out here.
Brandy, you have another question?
Where did you start your walk?
I started my walk in my hometown, Sarnia, Ontario. There's a video that was actually where I started, and we started on January 8th, and we headed west. And we finished our western leg on June 18th, and in Vancouver. We started in St. John's, and now we're here today.
Missy?
Were there any times when you felt like you wanted to quit?
Yeah, there was sometimes that I felt like I wanted to quit, but you got to take it day by day. This walk's not over yet.
Ashley?
Has it been fun?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a big experience. Like, I've never thought of walking across Canada in my life. I've dreamed of it, but never thought of it until I met George, and I'm glad I did. But it's big.
Perhaps you could tell them what to do, what they could do, Kristopher, so that they know exactly what it is that you are wishing for them to do.
My thing is to make everybody aware about organ and tissue donation, and to go home and talk to your families, because it's your family's last consent. Like, if you were older and you signed your organ donor card, and it said on your license that you want to be a donor, that doesn't mean you're going to be an actual donor. Your family has the last consent, so if they say no, then it's a no. But that's why we're telling everybody to talk to the family, so the family knows that you really want to be an organ donor, and that's what we're trying to do.
Another one, Brad.
Is an organ donor like if you get in a car accident, you give your organs to other people?
Well, not just like, you can be live donors as well. Like, you can donate part of your liver, you can donate a lung, you can donate pretty much a kidney, stuff like that. So you don't have to be dead to donate some of your organs. But most of the organs that you have to be dead to donate.
Christopher's gonna show you his. Christopher's gonna show you his belly, because he doesn't look sick.
Alright, I guess. Yeah.
How many surgeries have you undergone up to this point?
I've gone through over 20 major surgeries, and I've had like little ones that you've seen in the pictures.
And that's since before your first birthday?
No.
No.
Today, just recently, he's undergone surgeries to keep his pressure's really high, so he bleeds a lot, so they have to go in and fix him all the time. The last big one he had was from here to here, and it was about 3 years ago.
This week, we had a story where we were looking at courageous spirits and how important it is to have heroes who are role models for us. And we'd like to say that you are very much a courageous spirit, Kristopher. And thank you very much for being out here.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
I want to welcome everybody to the very first Student Council sponsored assembly this year. We're going to get the assembly started in just a moment. I just wanted to let all of you know that myself and the executive have just spent probably one of the most significant hours in our lives up to this point, because we've met a person who truly is a hero, an inspiration, and a very courageous and amazing young man. That you people are by far the most well-behaved. And I know there's at least 105 of you who have questions, and you people know who you are. To our special guest and everything kind of that he's been going through up to this point. I would ask that you remain quiet during the video, and when the video is over, we will do some more formal introductions, and then, as you're all aware, there will be some time for questions. So keep in mind that the questions that we want you to ask are significant questions, and questions that have a purpose, and questions that we're going to learn something from. So, I'll stop talking now. Know some things about Kristopher. We've had some announcements made, and I know your homeroom reps have brought something to class to share with you. So the introduction that the executive will make is kind of a summary of what you've already heard. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Sarah, and they will give the introduction, and then we'll meet our guest of honor.
Today, I would like to introduce all of you to a very brave and determined man, Kristopher Knowles.
On January 8th, Chris and his team began a cross-Canada journey. His journey has taken him to over 150 towns and cities in Canada. Chris and
Chris's team represent a foundation called Step-by-Step. Their mission and goal is to bring awareness to all Canadians about the need for organ donorship.
Chris himself is in need of an organ transplant. However, despite his own health problems, Chris has undertaken this huge mission because he wants to save all the people on the transplant list.
Today we are going to learn how we can help Kristopher achieve his dream. I am proud to formally introduce Kristopher Knowles. So you ask questions, and I just told him back that there were 105 of you who had questions. But just to clarify, the least rule. Yeah! Did you notice the t-shirt in the video? Yeah, I just wanted to say that. I knew someone was going to ask the question, so I thought I'd answer it for Chris. Right, Jonathan? So if any of you 105 have questions that you would like to ask, you can stand and kind of project your voice so we can hear them, and Kristopher will answer them. Or his road manager. Okay. Well, I sort of don't really have a favorite place, but I think the whole Maritimes has been the best so far. I started on January 8th in my hometown, Summerside, Ontario. I'll be finishing in Toronto, Ontario on December 17th. Well, I don't know what favorite food, but the best restaurant was Jungle Jim's. Do you ever eat there? About 4 years ago, I met my road manager, George Marcello, who I'm walking away right now. He received the liver in 95, and he walked across Canada in 2000, and he came to my town, Summerside, Ontario, and sure enough, he wanted, and sure enough, I got him spared, and I asked him if I could use something needed, and he said, yeah.
because actually my dad is with me right now. That's my dad right there fixing the camera stuff right now.
What's your real name?
My middle name is Alan. My favorite sport's hockey. I couldn't tell you that, but my first name is Nick.
Thank you, Christopher. In the meantime, can you get the mic off? CBC has to go. Yeah, first of all, that's a good question. This isn't really about fundraising. Our main objective in doing this is we want to bring awareness. We want to get your attention. We want to inspire you about the importance of organ and tissue donation. The money that we are raising on the road is just helping us pay for the bill so that we can get Kristopher to the finish line. And that was a good question.
My favorite hockey player is Sunday and Domi.
Where have you raised the most money so far?
The most money? Okay. We are hopefully going to raise some funds here in your community. And I'm going to tell you a little project. Now, first of all, we want to thank Lisa DeLand for doing a marvelous job. Incredible lady. Not only did she organize these wonderful activities, the other thing that she's going to do is she's going to try and do some fundraising for us. We gave her some flags, and she's going to try and sell them, and she's going to help Kristopher get to the finish line with the sales of those flags. So give her another round of applause.
Well, I don't know the best thing that happened so far, but I know the funniest. About when I started my walk, about a week, 3 weeks into my walk, I was going to the washroom, and I shut the door, and I couldn't get out. And I got locked in the bathroom for 3 hours. It sucked. We have a motorhome in the van with us, and the motorhome with my dad, and Dad, can I have that beeper? And this beeper that I carry, if it goes off, it means I've received my liver. And one day I was playing with it, and I set it off, and my dad freaked and stopped the car. We were just about to turn around, and he thought it happened, but it didn't. It was funny.
Tell them how many times you'll do it again.
My favorite animal is a dog. I've been to over 150 schools so far. I was in my road manager's town, Toronto, and they do a lot of stuff over there. And they were doing this gym bikini contest, and I got to go to it. And at the end, they're going to meet the winners, and I'm glad I did.
For 2 weeks after, he didn't wash his face.
I like all kinds of music, but my favorite band is Blink-182.
We have time for a couple more questions. So a couple more questions. Marcy, go ahead.
I guess my hero is Terry Fox Office. Well, I have to answer emails. I get like 400 emails a day. And I answer them. If anybody wants to email me, they can go on my website at www.Kristophers Wish.ca. Email me if you want.
I want to thank everybody here. You've been very attentive, really good questions. We want to thank a few people from your community that helped us make it possible. We want to thank Quality Inn for helping out with accommodations. Quality Inn for helping out with accommodations. We want to thank Brother Stu and Irving Restaurant for helping out with meals. And on our way here, we were traveling with a motorhome and it had some problems. And if it wasn't for Dave Anderson's automotive body and car request for fixing it, we wouldn't be able to continue on our way to Charlottetown. So please give them a round of applause. We also want to thank Ryan, the town hall, but most of all, we want to thank your school.
Just a few reminders that this is on behalf of student council. Number one, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Secondly, your student council reps have been telling you about loot bags that are now on sale in your home rooms for $1 per bag. And we told you that all money raised was going to the Step-by-Step Foundation. Now you've met the person behind the Step-by-Step Foundation, so hopefully that will allow you to understand what Step-by-Step is. And the other thing, the information about the flags that will be selling, I'll pass that information on to all of you through your home reps. And I'll give you my